With friends, and I am raw to the bone. I'm a little sweaty, y'all. I'm a little sweaty, but that's all right. I got on my bike early this morning. I had to get it out the way. I got plans. I got things I got to do today, and I wanted to make sure that I got that out today. But happy Friday, y'all. Y'all know what it is, Freestyle Friday. Let me start y'all off with some positive vibes of the day, because you know what I say. It's gonna be a what?
Step one, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 My life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flaws, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts, and take it. I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, it is. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, really gonna ride the sun.
Good morning, Shirley.
Girl, I got what you wanna be. Good boy. Everybody just do your thing.
Hey. Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, y'all. Come on in, come on in. I got up this morning. You know, work has been kicking my ass. I've been telling y'all this. It's still kicking my ass. I've been trying to take a day off. I've been working straight since last week. I haven't had a day off yet. I was trying to take today off, but my meeting schedule is a little bit hectic and it takes me till 3:00. And I'm like, why bother take off at that point? And so I'm going to hang in there. And then I said, being that we're off on Tuesday, let me take Monday off. Somebody booked an important meeting on my calendar for Monday. So I'm sitting here like, for real, y'all? Like, this is the thing that I be on the fence with work. Like, my work ethic is crazy. Like, I'm passionate about my work. And so I hate to miss shit that's critical or important or anything that I think is going to impact something that has my name on it. I have to learn to not give a fuck, because you know what? When they do layoffs, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck that you care. But I do. I do. And so I'm still trying to get a damn day off. I'm having a hot flash right now because I'm still in thermal mode. I just got off my bike. And I didn't bring my water in here. I just got off my bike, and so I'm still sweating. My glasses are still fogging a little bit. My body is still in heat mode. You know, I gotta keep motivated. I gotta I got to keep my shit together. You know, I don't know. Getting up in age is hard, y'all. You fight with your energy levels. And that's going to be, one of the topics that I throw out on the board today. How do we keep young feeling and energetic as we're getting older, right? A lot of us focus on working out, trying to eat right and shit like that. Oh my God, but getting older is hard. Yes, Shirley, to my detriment though, Shirley, like my mind don't rest. Like literally, I was on a call with a senior manager yesterday and my boss, and I was escalating something. And I've been on a project, this particular project for 3 years, and one server is giving me fucking nightmares, okay? And so I escalated and I found myself getting all hyped, but my boss knows how to calm me down. He's like, Robin, she's very passionate. And I'm like, yes, because fuck, I hate for my shit with my name on it to be fucked up. So I get all rowdy, and then at the end, I have to be like, it's not personal. I'm just passionate about my work. I will get you whatever you need to make sure that my migration goes well. And so, Shirley, yeah, we are passionate. We are very, very passionate. So, good morning, happy Friday. Can anybody elaborate? And I know we're still joining in, and we have a small population on right now, but we are an important population. Fuck that. Okay. Anybody heard about those cops? And I didn't read the details, so don't throw knives at me. The fuck? I said my job is killing me. Anybody read the story about the cops that tortured those 2 Black men for 2 hours in their house? What in the fuck is going on? Good morning, Angel. What in the fuck is going on? Right? Now, I glimpsed over the story because it was so much. This happened. I saw the story right after the Kalisha Hood story, right, in Chicago, that police officers tortured 2 Black men. Where's Johnny? That reminded me of something. That reminded me of some shit. Let me make a note of this shit real quick right here because okay, that's enough for me to remember what I want to say. You read about that, Jay Williams? Welcome. Good morning. What in the hell is that about? I don't have the details around that. And my life has been so busy. And every time I say to myself, good morning, every time I say to myself, I'm going to go back and read that story. Yes, Mississippi, Shirley. It happened in Mississippi. I kind of brought it up the other day. I thought with Ghost yesterday, right? With Ghost. Somebody Google it real quick. The fuck? Let me see if I can Google it real quick because 2 men, let me see, 2 men tortured by cops. Yep, in Mississippi. This is on CNN. This is the fucked up shit, y'all. This is the reason. Listen. This is reported from CNN. Multiple deputies fired after 2 Black men filed lawsuit alleging torture and attempted sexual assault in Mississippi. Yes, they suing for money. They not suing for this 50K. And they should. Now, this is a case that I support a lawsuit on. Because why the fuck didn't you take them to the precinct and detain them? Right? Why the fuck are you torturing them? And this is the state that Ghost is from, who said they are real fucking racist. Okay? It says the Rankin County Sheriff's Office in Mississippi has fired multiple deputies after 2 Black men filed a federal civil rights lawsuit alleging 6 white deputies entered their private residence illegally and tortured them for nearly 2 hours. Due to the recent developments, including findings during our internal investigation, those deputies were still employed by this department have all been terminated. Okay? Without specifying, no, come on now, pop up. Bye. Wait a second. The lawsuit filed June 12th in the U.S. District Court of Mississippi names Bailey and 6 deputies as defendants and seek $400 million in damages. I mean, what in the fuck? Can I paste this image here or no? Is it gonna paste here? I wonder. No, I can't post that, right? But I mean, this is, I don't even know what to fucking say. Like, FBI, the FBI Jackson Field Office, the U.S. Department of Justice Civil Rights Division, and the U.S. Attorney's Office for Southern District of Mississippi have opened civil rights investigation into the incident. Damn. Wow. I mean, we ain't safe, y'all. Hillbilly, isn't it? Right? And so, we ain't safe, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, cops, 6 cops, like, y'all want to see black dick so bad that you go in there and you torture these motherfuckers for almost 2 hours and sexual assault? What type of sexual assault would 6 officers pose on two guys? Black, white, Chinese, any color. But what sexual acts could they have done? You want to suck their dick? You want them to suck your dick? Like, what the fuck is going on? Not only should they be fired, why the fuck are they not arrested? See, this is the thing. You know, we talk about there's one justice, but you know there's not. There's the justice for the black. There's the law. Well, how law applies to people is different. There's the law for the black folks. There's the law for the white folks. And then there's the cops. Good morning, Pat. Then there's the fucking cops. Because if it was me and I broke into somebody's house and tortured them for 2 hours, and you know I did it, and sexually abused them, where the fuck would I be right now? Can somebody tell me where the fuck would I be right now? Good morning, Aquanda. Hope Court was as good as it could be yesterday. Where would I be right now if I fucking broke into somebody's house? That part, hillbilly. And that's the scary shit. And that's why motherfuckers don't want to fuck with cops. This is exactly why motherfuckers don't want to fuck with cops. Because cops commit crimes on a regular basis, but yet they're immune to the repercussions of what comes with those crimes. But if that had been me, Listen, I was talking to a friend yesterday, and she said every time her son leaves the house, she prays. And she said it's not because she think he gonna get in trouble. It's because of the trouble that's out in these streets. It's because how these people are acting so fucking ignorant out here. It's because we can't even trust the police to protect us. Okay, Aquanda. You know? Oh, 25th. Okay. Exactly, Cheryl Lee. I would be underneath the jail cell. So this is the problem. that people have with the police. Okay? And how the administration handles the crimes that are committed by the police. And how our Black population is not safe. Not even in our homes. When we minding our business. Sad state of affairs, y'all. Right? Continue to pray for our Black men, Black children, Black people, period. Continue to pray for us, y'all. Because between cops and killing the Black folk, between the Black folk losing their fucking minds and doing stupid shit like that guy Brown did in the food store, right? Pray for our asses. We need it. We need it. Okay? Now, I know every other culture might need it too, but God damn it. All right, y'all. So today is June 30th. Oh my God. Wait. June 30th. And guess what? You know, I told y'all my book broke. But, you know, June 30th, our last page in June. June is the month of forgiveness. For me, I am working on forgiving myself. Good morning, Smitty. It's real crazy, Smitty. It's real crazy. We need prayers so bad. Like, I don't even know. Like, you know, I do have a big mouth. I was going to say I used to have a big mouth. I'd be ready to flip off and cuss motherfuckers out. But now I'll be like this. Like, I chew my tongue now because I'm like, motherfuckers, y'all don't know how to cuss people out, fight with your hands, and keep it fucking moving. People, well, Brown fought with his hands, but that was just completely inappropriate. Y'all are dangerous out here in these streets, right? I chew my tongue now because fuck that. I've been chewing my tongue for a lot of years, especially around my man, because after my man got beat up, I was traumatized. And so I don't pick fights around my man because I don't want to see I don't want to see my man beat up. I don't. Now, I know everybody can't win a fight, but unnecessarily beat up, I don't want to see it because it's going to bring back the trauma that I had the first time it happened. And I don't fucking think I could take it anymore. Now, I'm not saying he can't, take some L's in a fight, but don't get completely demolished. The fuck? Hold your own or some shit. Smitty, and that's the problem. See, years ago, we used to just fight, pull hair, kick in the pussy or the dick, some shit like that, Then we escalated a little bit. We start poking each other with ice picks and shit and hitting each other with bottles and broken bottles and shit like that to cut you. And then it escalated to the guns and shit. We've been escalating. Because my mother's favorite weapon is an ice pick. She's a poker. We've been escalating. Those fist fight days went out in the 90s. The fuck? Nobody fist fighting no more. That went out in the 90s. Okay? We escalated. Happy Friyaaaayy side. Okay? So I want to say prayers to the brothers that experienced this torture for almost 2 hours, abuse, including sexual assault. To you fucking manic police officers out there, fuck you. Why is the police administration constantly harassing Black folk? Smitty, you ain't never lie. You ain't never lie. I spoke to a girl that I went to PS 156. I know y'all joked about my school numbers, right? And we were adults when we talked this time around. This was about, I might have talked to her about 8-9 years ago. And she said to me, and we had become friends in school, but she reminded me that we had a fight. And I didn't remember the fight. And she said, Robin, remember we were fighting in the middle of the fight. I was like, please stop. I'm having an asthma attack. And she said, I said to her, I don't give a fuck what that got to do with catching these hands or some shit like that. I said to her, I said, oh my God, I don't even fucking remember. I don't even remember. Oh yeah, hillbilly, that part. I'm going to get there. I don't even remember. But I was like, damn, I had no sympathy for the asthma attack. But we still fought with hands. The fuck? Now, I did cut a person or two in my fucking day. That's because my mama told me. Because they kept jumping me. So I had to slice a bitch. And I ended up in the principal's office. They never found the box cutter. It was a box cutter. You remember the box cutters used to push them up and a little blade come out? You can push them up as high as you want. You just need to push it up just a little bit. A motherfucker comes to you, be like, slice. You know? And that was only because I only went to the slicing. Because them motherfuckers, y'all remember when we were in school, when the bell rang at 3 o'clock, if you had beef with somebody, it was a fight. It was a fight. That fucking bell rang and motherfuckers be like, bitch, I see you outside. Walk 2 blocks. I see you outside. And so when I came out of school, IS 59, I never forget. It was a group of girls. They tortured me all day. Walking down the hallway, they would bump my shoulder. You know, let me know, bitch. We got you. We got you. We gonna get you. I was scared, y'all. I went to school terrified on a regular basis, right? Because I'm like, fight me one-on-one. Why y'all gotta have 6, 7 people? I was terrified because I was the only one from my graduating class in elementary that ended up in that middle school, junior high school, because we moved. And so I was the newbie. So my mother said, catch one. Just catch one of them. Slice with this box cutter. I follow instructions. So I sliced the bitch and threw the box cutter down in the sewer. We ended up in the principal's office. I was like, listen, these bitches keep trying to jump me and I keep complaining and y'all keep ignoring my complaints. And y'all know the rest of the story because I told this story before. You know, I had to fight my way one-on-one with these bitches. But we use hands except for that box cutter. Now, motherfuckers jumping you. Now, I don't blame you if you cut a bitch. Now, if it's one-on-one, you know, yes, my mother was old school Smitty. Not only did she mean what she said, she walked to the school knowing I was going to have beef. And she stood there and she said, fuck with her if you want to. Because I'm going to go and get your mama. That was my mother. I promise you. She was like, fuck with my daughter if you want to. She would come up to the school and let them know, get your fucking mama. I will fuck your mamas up. Every time you touch my daughter, I will fuck your mamas up. This was how we were rolling through school. Right? But now motherfuckers just shooting each other. I mean, Queens was rough. You know, when I tell people I'm from Queens, they be like, you a nerd. Really? I mean, I had to fight. Good morning, Johnny. You know what, Angel? I was nonviolent too, but I had to do what I had to do. I didn't want to fight. I was terrified. I was bullied. Oh, side, that's Harlem shit. You see how no, that's Harlem shit. Cause side, I ain't know nothing about them razors in the mouth in Queens. No, I knew about the ice picks because my mother was an ice picker and the box cutters. But that razor in the mouth shit, that's that Harlem shit. Fuck that. I never experienced that. Wait, Sai. You know, between you and Stacy, y'all kiss my ass. Cause I'm tired of being abused. I am tired of being abused. I don't think nerds are from Queens. Queens is just corny. Damn. See, I knew you were going to do that. I knew she was going to do that. I knew she was gonna do that. She said the razors in the mouth were the Hispanic girls in Bronx shit. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I ain't even gonna fight with you. So I ain't gonna fight. The fuck. Johnny said, I fought every day until high school. I had to leave DC schools and move to Maryland. Johnny, you too. I fought my way through. Well, I fought in elementary school because I was a pain in the ass. But in middle school, I was bullied. They bullied me. I got bullied a lot, and I had to fight out of being bullied, right? Eventually, the bullying stopped because my baby daddy started saying, nah, nah. Between my mother and my baby daddy, he was gangster too. And he would come up to the school and be like, no, we're going to follow these bitches. And as they peel off to go to their house, you're going to jump out every day and fuck one up. And eventually they stopped bothering me because I just kept fighting one at a time. The fuck? No. Okay, Si, I'm going to cut you off. Get off my live, Si. Don't do queens like that. Don't fucking do queens like that. We ain't got shit to do with Staten Island. Staten Island is that ain't even, I don't count Staten Island. That's a whole nother, I don't even count them as part of New York. I don't know what they are. Don't do queens like that. The fuck? Actually, New Jersey is attached to Staten Island with that Verrazano fucking bridge. Don't do us like that. Don't do us like that. Don't do us like that. Razor in the mouth. What in the 2-pack are we talking about, child? Sai and her fights. We talking about Sai and how she fought. Okay. The fuck? Thank you, AFC. Get your wife. Tell her to stand the fuck up. My wife is from Queens. Don't be doing her like that. Thank you. I mean, I'm not from Queens. I'm from the South Bronx because that's the fuck what I rep. I don't care if y'all think the Bronx is dirty and everybody look dirty. I look clean. But I was raised in Queens. See, I told y'all my mama took me to Queens and everybody else got raised tough. Y'all are crazy. I mean, shit. Y'all talk about Queens is corny. If y'all knew the shit that went on in Queens, mama, could you please let them know? Because I don't think they, like I said, my mama used to be like, Alice is across the street. So when you leave here and you go to school, act like you don't see them. Just keep going like it's normal. I won't tell y'all why. Okay? I won't tell y'all why. But it was rough. All right? All right, June 30th, y'all. June is the month of forgiveness, and today is the last day we reside in June. So I hope that throughout the month of June, through reading our positive thoughts on a daily basis, and when I can't read it to you, hopefully some of you that have the book have been reading it or doing some other kind of readings in the morning, and also working on forgiveness. Look at Brooklyn. Thug Life and a Little Dirty. The best to ever do. Harlem. Smitty, I was not hell on wheels. Ma, could you please help me? Was I hell on wheels? Not Bronx dirty. Stop that. You know what? That is fucked up. I love that, AFC. I wish some sponsors would pay me. The fuck? Is Staten Island or Baltimore of New York? We don't claim them as part of Maryland. I don't know, but I don't claim Staten Island. Staten Island is not a part of New York. I've been to Staten Island twice, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, no. Like, no. Okay, June 30th. We need some positive shit in our life before we get into the Freestyle Friday, because I got questions. All right? June 30th. I am now willing to forgive myself for holding myself hostage to things God has forgiven me for. If that's what you believe, letter to God. Dear God, Thank you for reminding me that I am not guilty. This is our last day of forgiveness, focusing on forgiveness, right? In our positive read. Thank you for reminding me that I am not guilty. Thank you for reminding me that I am worthy of love. I am entitled to happiness and that you want me to have both. Thank you for reminding me that while I have made mistakes, I have learned from them things I needed to know about myself. Thank you for showing me that when I judge myself, others will judge me. And when I condemn myself, others will support my efforts. Thank you for showing me that when I complain about what is missing, I miss the opportunity to be grateful for what I have. Thank you for forgiving me for all the times I have spoken words of blame and fault finding. Thank you for allowing me to feel the sting of my own words in the words others have directed towards me. Thank you for being so patient with my impatience. Thank you for being so giving when I was withholding. Thank you for being so gentle and compassionate with me when I have been so hard on myself. Thank you for your mercy, God. Thank you for your love. Thank you for showing me and reminding me that you are the one who knows me, accepts me, and loves me just as I am. Thank you for reminding me that I am not guilty. I am growing. I am learning. I am remembering the truth of you, which is etched in my soul. I am a child of God. I am freed from all guilt. Until today, you may have considered yourself guilty for many things for which God has already offered you forgiveness. Just for today, pray for the ability to experience God's forgiveness towards yourself. Today, I'm devoted to receiving, experiencing, and expressing God's forgiveness and self-forgiveness. Yes, Smitty, forgiveness should be every day. God forgives us every day. It took me years to get this in my head. A lot of people struggle with this because sometimes we don't even get to the point when I'm speaking about myself. I don't even get to the point of God. I just start feeling guilty and start, I'm hard on myself at times, right? I ask myself a lot of whys, but I have to remember that I'm still growing. I'm still learning. A lot of people will be like, well, damn, you 56. So the fuck, don't nobody know everything, right? And I've always said that on this show, if you say to me that you know everything at this point in your life and there's nothing else for you to learn, you're toxic. You're absolutely toxic. And to me, one of the things that I've learned is this is why a lot of friendships don't last. Right? Because sometimes you meet people when you're in a place. Good morning, Valerie. You meet people when you're in a place. Right? And then when you start growing and you start unpacking some shit, you start to evolve in your life. And that person is attached to the person that they originally met. They're not adjusting to your growth. They're not accepting your growth. These are the people that'll tell you, you've changed. You're acting funny. Yes. I used to feel guilty when people said to me, you've changed. And I used to be like, for real? And I used to try to find my old self to figure out how did I change and why are they unhappy? But now I say, fuck them. I'm learning. I'm growing. I changed. And I lost people. But that's okay. I was never able to say that's okay before, but I'm okay with it today because you know what? I'm happier. I smile. My smile is no longer the forefront of my tears. You understand? I'm growing, right? And so, yes, if it looks funny to you, I'm sorry, not sorry. Okay, I'm going to continue to grow. I'm going to continue to evolve, right? And when you see people in your life and they look at you and they go, you changed, you're not the same. Good. Are you happy being the same? Don't ever feel guilty for growing and learning and branching out. Don't feel guilty when people that are in your life look at you and say, you've changed. You know, some people don't want to see you grow. Some people don't want to see you change, right? Because sometimes it makes them look at themselves. And maybe it flips a switch in them that says, maybe you need to do some work on yourself, boo. And some people are not ready. Some people are not ready. And that's how they get left. With love. With love. It's not about yourself. It is though. It is about just, you know why it's about yourself, Red Fox? First, it's about yourself. If you can't, you got to focus on yourself first, right? Right? And then the work that you do on yourself, as long as it's positive and it's healthy growth work, it will roll off onto other people in your life. Believe me. Believe me. I mean, I think so. Right? But I'm no longer feeling guilty. I felt guilty for a very long time about changing. I don't anymore. I'm going to continue to evolve and I'm going to continue to learn with every experience. And I'm going to continue to my friendship circles will grow, will decrease over the years, and I'm okay with that. With love. And some of my friends that I don't hang around anymore, it's not that I don't like them anymore. Right? But with growth comes different interests, you know, different types of conversations. I want to do things. I want to travel, right? And so I hope to attract like-minded people that want to do the things I want to do, want to discuss the things I want to discuss, want to talk about healing and growing. I'm just saying. June was the month of forgiveness, is the month of forgiveness, but that doesn't mean that we have to stop focusing on forgiving ourselves just because June is over. June was just a reminder that this is some of the shit that we need to implement on a daily basis. And never feel guilty for growing in your space. Don't. Some people are attached to your toxic. And when your toxic starts to heal, they go away. Some people are attracted to your problems because maybe they have the same similar shared problems. But when your problems start to fade and you start to find solutions for your problems and you start to smile a little bit harder, sometimes they can't take it and they leave. right? Sometimes they are attached to your sadness. And so when you genuinely start to be happy and start to live in a happy space, they can't take it. So your energies no longer match as friends. And that's all right. You see how growth works? Because if I was talking about this 2 years ago, I'd have cried my eyes out for losing people. I'd have been asking myself why a million times. I'd have called my mother and talked about it 1,000 times until she was tired of hearing it. Like, you still talking about it? Yes, because it hurt me. Now I don't give a fuck. With love. With love. Put yourself first. That's what the fuck I said. A couple of announcements. All right. Cancun Summer Soiree, August 10th through the 15th. All right. Yes, Shirley, Toxicity Bonding. I love it. June 30th, 1 week before balances need to be paid, y'all. If you need an extension, like by a couple of days, not a month, the fuck, to pay off your balance, call the travel agent, let her know that your balance won't be paid on the 6th, but it'll be paid on the 10th, it'll be paid on the 12th, the 15th, or whatever the case may be, so that she can make sure that everything remains intact. For me, during the July 4th weekend holiday, I am going to update the agenda, get it out to the travel agent so she can add it to the itinerary that will be sent out to everyone traveling with their tickets and shit like that. And we're going to have a great fucking time. All right. I'm excited about this. I'm excited, y'all. You know, I just hope Newark Airport get their shit together and this weather get the shit together. Cause I don't want no problems. Okay, Angel, you and Jerry are paid in full. Yeah. Suck it, suck it, suck it. I got to get some more bathing suits and shit. Cause you know, I take so many pictures. I can't take pictures in the same bathing suits I took pictures in last time. You know? The fuck? I don't know. Get the collection plate, Smitty. The fuck? All right, get the collection plate. Okay, so make sure you get your not only your hotel shit together, make sure you book your flight. Now I'm gonna go check on Dalton because I know he's having Travel Joy do his flight as well. Good for you, ASC. I want to put Europe on my list. I'm trying, you know, I might hop over to Colombia this year. I might. You guess you the last one for the room? No, you're not. Dalton's still paying. You and Dalton are still paying. All right. I believe Dalton is still paying. So 1 week. You got 1 week to get your payment in. Guys, don't mess around. Sigh. And you say that as if we don't have each other's phone numbers on here. And I meant to call you the other day to see what was up with them shits. Okay. Sai has passport cases. All right. Anybody need a passport case? We got passport cases. But Sai, I got gift bags. So let me talk to you about that after, because I might take a couple as gifts. Good morning, Red Fox. All right. You know, just saying. Good morning, y'all. So let's talk about, I don't know, it's a lot of shit to talk about. Affirmative action. Now, y'all, what the fuck is going on here? What in the cotton picking kizzy in the color purple is fucking happening to our country? So affirmative action is no longer So now y'all go. So now what happens to the black colleges? How are y'all feeling about affirmative action being removed? Someone said when we didn't vote for Hillary Clinton, that's when we fucked it up for all of these women's rights. That's when we fucked it up. What do y'all think about that? Do you think if Hillary Clinton was nominated as president, that we would have been better off from a woman's rights perspective or an affirmative action perspective? How are y'all feeling about affirmative action being taken off the table? Now, I've seen our own very black people comment on social media. Some was pissed off about it. Some was like, get over it. It's no fucking big deal. How do y'all think affirmative action being taken out is going to affect the black community? I'm asking. This is Freestyle Friday, so I'm putting the guest link up there for people to jump on and chime in. Make sure you're giving me the thumbs up as you're coming in. Affirmative action was removed from Harvard. Okay, now because I don't want to tell y'all the wrong thing. Okay, let's see. Let's see. All right, now I'm going to read this. Affirmative action. U.S. Supreme Court overturns race-based college admissions, right? All right, we know what that affirmative action means, right? The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled that race can no longer be considered as a factor in university admissions. The landmark rulings upends decades-old U.S. policies and so-called affirmative action, also known as positive discrimination. It is one of the most contentious issues in U.S. education. Affirmative action first made its way into policy in the 1960s and has been defended as a measure to increase diversity. U.S. President Biden said he strongly disagreed with Thursday's much anticipated decision. All right. It says Education Secretary Miguel Cardona told BBC News that the court took away a very important tool that university leaders use to ensure diversity on campus. However, what it didn't take away is the intent to ensure that our colleges are made up of beautifully diverse students, much like our country is. He continued, adding that the White House will issue guidance to universities with instruction on how to legally maintain diversity. The ruling covered 2 cases involving admissions at Harvard and the University of North Carolina. The court ruled 6-3 against University of Carolina and 6-2 against Harvard. So, what are y'all thoughts? What do y'all think is going to be the backlash of this? What is the impact of this? Okay, AFC South says statistically, affirmative action actually helps white women more, which is wild. Okay, that's good to know. All right, just like civil rights, Cheryl said. Torin also said, funny how they didn't take away legacy people getting in because of their daddies and mamas. Guess what color these folks are that are mostly legacy people? We know. We know. How do y'all think this impacts the black community? Affirmative action being removed. But yet, there's going to be guidance provided to the universities to ensure that there's diversity across campus. Almost like people are undoing. Good morning, Ghost. Oh, your connection is bad. You look like you behind a glass in the prison and you making a phone call. And we can't even hear you. Yeah. So that is affirmative action. So let's see what happens. Let's see what the impact is. I didn't make too many comments about it on social media because, I don't know. It's weird. Like, you took affirmative action out, but you're giving instruction to the universities to control diversity. I don't really understand. No, they just took it away from the colleges and universities from what I'm reading. No. Can't hear you, Ghost. Can't hear you. We see your grills, we see your mouth moving, we see you smiling. Can't hear your ass. The fuck? You gotta go out and come back in. Um they didn't take away affirmative action from the military. So I learned next too, but I can fight for a country that devalues me. Your microphone? You might be connected to, are you connected to your car? Is your Bluetooth connected? Is your Bluetooth on? Is it on your headphones somewhere? Take your Bluetooth setting off. Dems are trying to reinstate Jim Crow laws. Yes, hillbilly. We talked about that on this show. Ghost brought it up months ago that Mississippi was fucking around with Jim Crow. Yeah, Pat, we will find a way as usual. You right. You right. Ghost, just come all the way out and come back in. Maybe something happened with the sound. Yeah. We will find a way as usual. All right, Freestyle Friday, y'all. I got a question because huh? Did you check your Bluetooth setting? You don't got no Bluetooth? I can read your lips, but that's it. Can't hear you. Angel, can you jump on and see if it's me? Oh, it can't be me because y'all can hear me. All right. So I can't learn next to you, but can fight for this country. Right. That part. But they're saying that that's not what it means. They're saying that they're not going to remove diversity. They're just removing affirmative action. So I need to deep dive into that a little bit more because I'm not understanding the impact to the Black community yet. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, my contribution for Freestyle Friday is this. I have a question because, me and my 56-year-old ass, I've been doing stuff. I try to keep up with my health, inside and outside. Yes, now we can hear you, Ghost. I can hear the difference now because your bloop came on. Let me hear your voice.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Right.
I knew it was gonna be good because I heard the bloop. Let me ask y'all a question. So, men, as you get up and as you start aging, this is Freestyle Friday. We can talk about what the fuck we want, right? Do men worry about changes introduced due to age?
Like what?
Anything.
Saggy balls.
Anything.
I'm sorry, you said what?
Saggy balls.
Nah, shit, my nuts been dragging the ground since I was born. Nah, I ain't worried about
So
that.
you don't worry about age, things that age you, and how do you get in front of that? Men
First
don't
of all,
worry.
Wayne ain't got no ball spot.
I don't
Women.
think so.
So women, watch how this plays out different. Women, do y'all focus on you getting older and the things that are introduced with age and you thinking about how can you counteract those things? What are some of those things, Angel, that you worry about when it comes to aging?
Right now, my fucking joints are giving out on me.
Mm-hmm.
Like my knee don't work. My hips are fucked up. So I'm trying to counteract the damage that I did in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know my titties.
Well, that's not, bitch. That's not age. That's lost weight.
Yo,
by age. That's weight contributing.
anytime you bring that up, anytime you bring up your titties, all I'm gonna think of is
The men love that.
like that's it. Like,
But you asked
man.
what I'm concerned about.
No, I said with age.
Really?
That's a weight loss thing.
That's age too. That's
I mean,
age
you could lose weight at any age. So
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know.
No, because I know young people that lost a lot of weight and their titties are skinny and saggy because the fat loses, right? Now, I have girlfriends in their 60s and their titties are like meaty. So I think that comes with weight distribution, your titties.
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, the hand down is one thing, but I'm talking about the you know.
They always, they're, mine never sat like up. Like they were.
No, but I'm talking about the meatiness of it.
Yeah.
I'm talking the meaty.
Yeah.
like it's gotten flat and not full like it was.
Because that's from the weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Sherillee
What
said
menopause we go through?
Well, I asked you, Ghost, and you said nothing.
No, Sherillee said men go through menopause.
They do go through menopause. I know a couple of men that get hot flashes. Yes, they do.
I was like, man, I think it's men just hit more of like a midlife crisis type.
No,
of shit. You know
they get hot flashes, Ghost.
Nah, I mean, hey,
you not? Are you 50?
No, I ain't got the.
He almost done.
Shut the fuck up. I'm not.
Oh, fancy. No, is that fancy?
No, that's peanut. Yes.
Not peanut.
Hey, bro.
Did you get your damn machine so we can send you some medicine?
I did.
Debbie got it for us. She definitely.
I need. So somebody send me your address. Go send me your address so I can send the medicine.
I got you.
Sai said my sight getting bad.
Well, see that, and that's why I smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? Weed helps with glaucoma. I smoke it so I don't get it. You feel me? Preventive steps. You know what I mean?
I don't necessarily think it's proven to prevent it.
I don't give a fuck.
Right. It's proven to help once you have it, but it don't fucking prevent.
But if it's already helping before you get it, it's like I'm already ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying?
I think you're reaching.
Hey, the same way. But look, it's still helpful. That same way. That's why the rest of y'all. Well, not I don't want to be funny with it, but that's why a lot of y'all got COVID and I didn't. That's because I smoke weed.
Or you could have had it and didn't know.
No.
Right. Because I was gonna say my son is a big ass piehead and he caught COVID.
No, I ain't get that. Yeah, first of all, y'all congested out there.
No, you didn't say we congested.
Man,
no, you didn't.
That shit is packed like sardines out that way. No.
It is.
Thank you, mother. Could you please let them know? Men go through menopause. Hillbilly said, I know a lot of blind hippies. So aging for me. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead.
A lot of blind hippies. Who said that?
That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it, all right?
Okay, listen.
You know what I'm saying? Straight off of eBay. Page 2.
Stand on it.
You gotta go halfway down. Third
Stand
one
on it. I can appreciate you standing on it.
Thank you. I do too. I do. You know, for me, I'm gonna tell y'all some of the shit that I'm going through because I think me and Cheryl, I think, are the oldest on here, right? So I'm gonna tell y'all some of the shit that I go through. Like my skin, like I really work hard on keeping my skin tight as possible. Cause you know with age, you lose elasticity, your muscles, you lose the weakness and shit like that. And so when I started looking at my pictures, one of the things that I noticed is I'm getting this. Like you could tell my age from my neck. Like in some of my pictures, I'd be like, "Oh shit, my fucking neck."
Are you getting that turkey thing going on?
Yeah, like now. Like I don't want that shit. Like what the fuck is that? So, no. I'm trying to figure out how to keep my shit together. Then you got to worry about your woo-ha, cause your vag. I don't give a fuck what y'all talk about on here, but as you get older. You know, I remember, this is TMI, but I'm sharing anyway.
Loose lips.
My pussy used to leak all the way down my knee like a waterfall.
Okay.
It don't do that no more. I be like, where you at? Right? And so these are the changes that women go through as they get older. Men talk about erectile dysfunction, right? That's all over the place. Men got erectile, they go through the pill. But women go through shit too, y'all.
Hormones affect that. Yeah, for sure.
It's called vaginal atrophy. That is when the breaking down of your vaginal walls start to happen because you don't have any estrogen. There is nothing that a woman does to cause that. As we get older, our estrogen levels drop, right? And our vaginas, like everything else, rely on estrogen. And so you have to catch vaginal atrophy early on to make sure that your vaginal walls do not break down. So for those that are in their 50s and they're experiencing what they
Some
think,
people ain't got no walls because they fuck too much.
it's not having walls. The walls are still there, but it's the cells within the walls that are breaking down, right? That causes the dryness.
I about to say coochie get dry, tasting like saltine crackers around this motherfucker.
Yeah. And the other thing,
Bro.
Like communion crackers.
you know, I'm just saying. And the other thing that happens is painful sex. Like some women are complaining about sex being painful, and different things of that
This
nature.
shit just
And
dry. I bet it is painful.
yeah, and hormones are risky, right? And so women have to make the choice whether they want to take hormones, and get cancer, a risk of getting cancer, or they want to deal with other ways of dealing with getting some estrogen back in their body.
Me, the protagonist. Y'all need to get on that better.
That's right.
More thumbs, Shawty. More
I
thumbs.
couldn't hit it because it's not.
Thumbs up.
I don't know.
Wait, Red Fox, did you hear Red Fox? Red Fox, you must don't follow me.
It's not close.
Because you said that's why you got to work out, auntie. Do you not?
Do you read the room? Read the room.
I live for working out. I've been working out all my life. Okay? The turkey neck ain't got shit to do with that. So bam. Here I was.
Andropause. Oh, I hope I never hit that. You said a decrease in wanting to do it? Oh, Lord.
No, my cousin completely lost her libido. She came on Coffee with Friends After Dark and she told y'all that.
No, Shirley say men's menopause is called andropause. And somebody decreases and wanting to do it. I say, I hope I never hit that fucking
Me
shit.
too. I pray to not hit that. I love my libido.
That's what, Johnny, I'm telling you. That's what dry coochie is. It tastes like saltine crackers, motherfucker.
I don't give a fuck. Eat it anyway. I don't give a fuck. Eat it like you eat them goddamn crackers. As long as it don't stink.
The crackers go in the gumbo, though. There's some wetness to it.
Damn it. I don't give a fuck. All right, so look, y'all. This is a thing that I did yesterday. I went into this VO spa. And I walked in there. I was going to Target to get paper towels and toilet paper. And I knew about this VO spa because I go to Massage Envy once a month and they had the flyers in there.
And I always,
huh?
It's a vaginal thing?
No, it's just a spa. They give you, they do body contouring and wellness, facials and skin rejuvenation and stuff like that.
Keep passing now. You were just supposed to close it.
And so I went in there and I said to them, I don't know what I need. They do IV therapy as well. Right?
Don't start.
And so I made an appointment to do an IV drip, right? To replenish my vitamins in my body and a facial. All right. But baby, let me tell y'all the shit that they got in here. I want to know, do men worry about shit like this? Or y'all just don't give a fuck. Y'all just get wrinkly.
We just don't give a fuck. Like, it is what it is as we get older. Like, we just don't give a fuck. Well, I don't give a fuck. I can't speak for everybody, all the rest of the men on here, but I don't give a fuck. Like, I take life as it comes. It is what it is. I deal with it when it get here.
Red Fox, she said, read the room, not leave the room. Oh my God, she said, read the room, not leave. Read.
If I start going bald, I'm going to shave it all off and be bald. I'm not that nigga that got this motherfucking ice rink going around the outside of my fucking head, looking like Homer Simpson or one of these other motherfuckers. No, if I start getting a bald spot, I'm cutting the shit off and I'm going bald. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But, my shit's a little too thick. I don't see baldness happening no time soon.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's another good one. Yoni steams. I did buy Yoni steam stuff, and I do have it. Where the fuck is it?
I have one.
But I don't have a Yoni seed.
You don't. I'll find the link.
I have the herbs, but I don't have a seed, and I don't want to use that one that sits on the toilet because I don't want to burn my lab.
No, you gotta cover.
Yeah, that's the one that I have. The one you can either put it on the toilet or you can put it on the floor and kneel over it.
Oh, and kneel over it. And you didn't burn your cootie? Okay, so send me the link.
Now,
I said
alopecia,
alopecia. Okay, a lot of people suffer with alopecia. What do y'all do about
alopecia
that?
is different than just going bald. Alopecia is different than going bald.
Yeah,
You know?
alopecia is serious. My cousin. Yeah.
I'm trying to fight back, but this nigga is strong.
Yeah, I see it. But alopecia is caused, they say alopecia is caused by for some people, getting protective styles and shit like that that constantly pull on their edges and stuff.
I want you to get the effect too, goddammit. I ain't muting shit. I want you to get the effect too. Choke with me, goddammit.
Oh, right, because they be dead over there. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, you know, that's what happens when you ain't smoking no Reggie. This ain't no backyard boogie.
All right, so Cheryl,
Oh, as y'all get older.
send me the link for my thing so I could do this Yoni steam shit.
Now, is it actually alopecia because y'all getting older, or is that, you know, your hair thinning
No,
and falling the fuck out?
alopecia don't have anything to do with age. My cousin got alopecia when she was young, and she lost all her hair.
I thought alopecia is more of like a condition and not an age thing.
It is a condition,
right. And there's all different kinds of alopecia.
Mm-hmm.
There's like traction alopecia, alopecia areata. Like there's all different kinds. So it doesn't have anything to do with age.
It don't have anything to do with age. You're right. Yeah. I think when women get older, some women just suffer thinning hair. I think that's natural. That's something that my mother, I know her hair is really thin. I'm hoping that doesn't happen to me. I'm hoping that
Yeah, there you go. Get on here. All this typing y'all be doing every day.
Well, come on, Si. We don't always understand the words that are coming out on the screen. Get on the camera.
These are text messages, conversations we having with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Can be interpreted very differently than how it's meant.
Exactly.
Oh, is your concern?
Yep, loss of hair, Si. My mother's hair.
I mean, what your hair look like now? Is it thick? You know what I'm saying? You got a forehead?
No, Si has a bunch of hair on her head.
No, I'm about to say, is your forehead starting in the middle of your head like Peanut? Like, I just want to know.
Oh, you said like Peanut?
I'm just saying, she want to talk shit about me as soon as I got on camera. You know what I'm saying? So I got to get you back. I got to.
You
know what I'm saying?
That's all right.
That's
still be fooling with my phone.
I got a bunch of hair on my head, but thinning hair is a problem for women as they.
And you can't talk, nigga. Your
Baby
forehead
shark,
big
do
as
do
mine.
do do do.
Don't do
Baby
that.
shark.
Listen, don't laugh, because I know a lot of women who hairline go all the way back here, and
I
they
just got
fighting with their
I
edges.
just got a big
Sad.
forehead. We're not gonna do that one because my edge.
She tried to edge herself up and fucked up. That's what happened.
Wait, Hillbilly said he went from a 4-head to a 6-head.
All right, you know
Did
what?
you shave?
I
Bald?
don't have dreams at night. I have movies.
Real shit, boy.
I got
the projector screen on this nigga forehead. See, we watch the projector screen. What y'all covering it up for?
No, we're trying to figure out if we got a 4
No,
or
he's
5.
talking, but his forehead took over the whole camera screen. That boy got that whole forehead taken over.
You tried it. That was a stretch. That was a stretch.
Your forehead bigger than everybody on camera.
Give us the thumbs up, guys, as you're coming in. Is Si coming on? We're gonna
right, like we waiting on you.
What's a 6-head? A big head, but
It takes 6 fingers to cover that motherfucker.
Right.
Did you shave your head?
That would be a 6.
No, I didn't
You
shave
got
mine.
7 up there.
Oh, I was like,
was it? I can't.
I shaved the
She got, look, she over there getting herself together. Talking about, I'm coming. You know what you're doing.
You got to go from the top of the eyebrow. That starts 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like 4.5, 5.
I'm 4. Hillbilly, you keep it short, but your hairline is in the middle of your head. Yes, Cheryl-Lee, see, we're getting serious now, okay? Because y'all playing around. But Cheryl-Lee said the one thing about people worry about in aging is dementia or Alzheimer's.
Okay, my grandma got dementia.
My father had dementia. That is scary. Because I remember when
she still remember me though. She still remember
that's
me. Right?
dementia, yeah, that's good. Yeah. My dad was in the hospital and he remembered all of us. He never lost who we were, but he used to lose location. Like when he was in the hospital, he would wake up and talk like he was in his apartment in the Bronx. And I'm like, no, you're in the hospital. You know how some people try to feed into imagination? They tell you do not correct them and let them know that they're really not at home, but he's in the hospital. Like, let him know where he's really at. And so we dealt with dementia for a long time. And before I knew my dad had dementia, he used to get on my nerves until I realized it was dementia, because when you're talking to him, he would ask you the same questions over and over again. If you say something, and then a few minutes later, he'll be, so what's up, midget? How was your day? And I'll be like, Dad, you asked me that 3 times about this. But it took me a while to figure out that he had dementia.
You gotta scroll up and find the link. Scroll up and click the link.
Oh, here, let me put the link back there. So, sorry, I'm putting the link here on the screen. You should see the link. Just click that and come on in.
But make sure once you click the link, go back to YouTube and mute it. Go back to YouTube and mute the video on YouTube before you start the video. That way you won't have an echo.
Y'all said my dad recently
diagnosed.
Oh, okay. With dementia. Now that they say Alzheimer's, it's tough for everybody. So many elements to it. Yes, Alzheimer's. I was watching a new series on Netflix called Deleted. And one of them, moms had Alzheimer's and she didn't remember her, and she's talking to her like she's a complete stranger. That must hurt. Like, that is one of the things at my age that I don't want to encounter. Like, sometimes I forget shit and I be like, oh my God, I hope it's not leading to dementia, right? These are the things that I start to worry about as I get older. And this is why it's important for me to constantly work out, read, keep my mind right, because other than that, I got a concern about losing my memory. I do. Good morning, Sai.
Can y'all see me?
Yes. I hear you.
Made it on.
Mama.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Mama. We're all that hair in your head.
I know. This is why I'm scared of losing
now, that's a ponytail. See that oxtail shit you
But
put
why are you
yesterday?
scared of losing that?
Whoa. I don't know. So I took my mom a couple of years ago to Boston for the weekend. We were in the room, and my mother wears scarves when she's like at home just to tie her head up. And she had on this beige leopard. Hi, Jacinta. Hi, protagonist. She had on this like leopard print beigey scarf, right? And I'm looking at her, and she's over in her bag doing something. And I looked, and I was like, because my mom is lighter than me, y'all. So I looked, and I was like, damn, there's a part of the scarf that doesn't have a pattern. I was like, where the fuck why the pattern stop? Child, it was the back of her head. I didn't know. She hadn't told me that she lost all her hair. I mean, there is none, not a speck, not anything. And it was so devastating to see that a woman, I mean, my mom, when we were growing up, she was into like the hair pieces and the tracks and all. I was never that girl. I was always just into my own hair. But to see that is devastating. So you start to think as you get older, like, is that going to happen to me? And so that's what I was saying, that's a concern that, like, you know, you start to think about genetics. Is that going to play a part into when I'm 50 or 60? Mm-hmm. So it gets to be a little nerve-wracking, you know, whether it's genetic or not, whether it's age-related or not, to see your own biological mother with no hair. I mean, like none. Mm-hmm. It was definitely a shock.
Yeah. My cousin, she's in her 20s now, but when she lost her, she went completely bald. I mean, it was like skin slap.
That's what my mother is. Like, literally smooth, nothing.
Her whole head or just
her whole head? So she had a scarf on, and she was doing something from the back. And I saw that the pattern on the scarf was missing. Okay. But it was just because it was an open space. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I went over and I was like, you don't have any hair? And she hadn't disclosed it to me. She hadn't told me.
Because she's probably trying to deal with it herself.
Yeah.
She's probably trying to deal with it herself. Yeah. That's very devastating.
That is devastating.
The good thing is, and hopefully for your mom, right? My cousin did grow her hair back into an afro. but it falls out occasionally, comes back, falls out occasionally. It's something. And you know what? No matter how many dermatologist visits you go to, they'll put needles in your head and they'll massage your head. And I have not seen one person with alopecia grow their hair back to a healthy state and it remain.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, she's into wigs now, so that's her thing. So I'm like, as long as she's okay with it and it, you know, she's not depressed over it. And this has been a few years. So I guess at some point you grow.
Oh.
She's into wigs now. That's her thing. She's a wig lover. So it's just hard, you know, the changes of the body, the changes, like you guys were bringing up dementia. I've experienced that on so many different levels. It's just those are hard topics.
It is hard because why does she keep leaving?
Somebody probably calling her.
Oh, but on her computer?
Phone. She's probably on her phone.
No, she's on her computer, it looks like.
I was like, well, I'm on my MacBook Pro, and it would do the same thing if somebody called my phone.
It does?
Yeah, if I get a call on my,
I get a call here, and it don't take me off.
Yeah, I was like, well, my phone is linked to my laptop.
Mine too. If you have an Apple, it all is.
Yeah, I was like, well, you probably got your settings to where it don't ring through your computer.
It does. It rings on my computer and my phone and my iPads.
Are you on Do Not Disturb?
Can you hear me?
Oh, that's what I do. I put Do Not Disturb on.
Oh, yeah, it won't ring.
Yes. Yeah. Are you getting the phone call, Si?
No.
You're not getting called? Why you keep
Can
dropping?
You hear me? Yeah, we hear you.
We hear you. We hear you.
Can you hear us?
Yeah. I think because I was connecting to my VPN for work.
Oh.
I think it dropped it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Look, okay, shout out to the work from home.
Yeah. So Johnny said my friend went bald and she's having a hard time with it. What did she said to you, Johnny? That's got to be hard.
Yeah, that's.
That's got to be hard. It's almost like my other fear is my teeth. Like when I go.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh, now y'all think
I have a baby tooth.
I'm thinking, yeah.
I have a baby tooth, and they're always like, "You want to pull it out?" I'm like, It ain't bothering me. I'm
not a baby tooth, like it never fell out, and the permanent
never fell out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're always like, "You should pull it out." I'm like, it ain't bothering me, so we're not gonna bother it.
No,
these are a big concern for me. Every 6 months, when I go to the dentist, I'll be like, can you please look at my teeth? I don't want to lose my teeth. What plan should I have? Should I start banking money for teeth? Because I don't want welfare teeth.
Listen.
I need implants and veneers and shit. I don't want no welfare teeth. I need real teeth.
One of my fears is losing like the side teeth. And when you smile, you see the gaps.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know it's terrible, but I hate
it's not in my smile, but it's there.
But you know what?
It is a cruel disease, Deb. I would say it's torturous for the people that have to, be in the person's life every day and watch them just deteriorate like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like my grandma, you know what I'm saying, having to have the same conversations with her over and over again within a 5-minute time span. You know what I'm saying? Like you come in there, you speak, you know what I'm saying, she asks how you doing. You could literally walk out the room and come right back in and she act like she ain't seen you in forever.
Yeah. So the same thing happened with my landlady. I had the same experience with my grandmother too, but I wanted to bring up something to you guys that I'm very passionate about. Black people, get your documents and your shit in order before you get sick, before you have dementia, before you have any of those things. I had a landlady. I've been living in her building since 2005. Amazing woman, feisty because she was an ex-CO. Ended up with dementia, the same thing. People started realizing that she was having memory problems and people were trying to take over her property. Like going to her house and having her sign documents and without her knowing who they were because she couldn't recognize people. And I ended up getting Adult Protective Services involved because I was like, this is some bullshit. Like,
good for you, Si. Good for you. Good for you.
No, absolutely fucking not. She was never married, had no kids. You know what I mean? And here it is now. I just found out after getting Adult Protective Services involved some years ago now Then COVID hit. So then I lost touch with the caseworker. She died in April of 2020. So now, because of she had a will, the person in the will died also. So now she's got a random cousin in Georgia now saying they want to have the will dismissed. They have an attorney. They're in surrogate court. Yeah, and trying to get the property now. Some random cousin from Smyrna, Georgia. So, you know, dementia is an evil, evil disease. But I try to tell my parents all the time, I'm like, before you get sick, you know, God forbid, but if you get sick to where you can't recognize people, you can't remember, put your shit, your assets, your bank accounts, get those things taken care of, assign them to people so that your shit is not out in court and court is just assigning it to whomever.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You just put some shit in my head. I thank you for that.
For real.
That shit is serious because I be worried about that. And you're right, Freestyllleee. Losing your teeth is not an age thing if you take care of your teeth. But as you get older,
your teeth do age.
It could become a thing with age, right?
Yeah, you may need a little paste and glue to keep them up there. You know?
It does become a thing with age over time. You know what I mean? And so my dentist told me right now I have no fear of losing my teeth. My teeth are in healthy state as long as I keep coming every 6 months. But he did tell me, make sure you got money set aside if you don't want what you're calling wealthier teeth. Now, I am just to ask me what are wealthier teeth. Wealthier teeth are when you go and you get those pushing teeth, the top bridge and the bottom bridge from the dentist, and they don't really fit your mouth right.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The smile be too big.
The smile be too big and shit. You gotta argue with your dentist because he ain't got your teeth right.
They want to get you what they had in the back room.
Not because he don't have the teeth.
They pulled them out the drawer for you.
My first set of teeth, she looked like Donkey from Shrek. You know the Donkey from Shrek? I was like, them teeth are too fucking big, yo. Now
you know what I never liked? I never liked the welfare glasses.
Them too.
They just
listen. I got enough lenses to last me a lifetime. Fuck them welfare lenses.
Yeah, and you know what? Lenses, like glasses, are so inexpensive now. Like, there's no reason for you to go to the eye doctor and buy the glasses there. You can get your prescription, go online, and spend $40 on a pair of frames and $50 on some lenses. And
can you please tell me, you know, the thing is for me, it's my prescription. This right here cost me $700. Forget the frame. This.
Right.
So
you can still get lenses that are not that expensive.
No, it's not the lens that's not. It's what kind of lens you want.
Right.
And so I always stick with Crizal. So no matter where you go for Crizal, you're gonna pay.
What's the benefit of them?
Because I work on a computer, right? So I have extra UV protection because I'm on the computer all the time. I get dry eye. And so I can't have that. Between my shows, between the computer, between my TV time, I get dry eye. Between my phone time. And so I pay for that. The transitions I pay for. The progressive I pay for. So even when you go to Zio and pay $20 for glasses, which I love their glasses online. I got to get me a pair one day. The prescription could kick your ass, but somebody did tell me to try going to Costco or BJ's.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Costco do.
For the prescription, right? They said it might be cheaper.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try one of them Zelo.
I go to Zenny, Johnny.
Did you see the passport cases? The fuck you on here?
Say less.
Wait, can I ask a stupid question?
Yeah, it's never stupid, Angel.
Why do you need a passport case?
You don't need one. Hold on, let me get mine.
I got a passport case.
You know what I'm saying?
I always to keep it fresh, to keep your passport nice. You know, if you travel a lot, your shit get raggedy.
Okay. That's like asking, like, why I got a Saints cup instead of a styrofoam cup. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna try that Z.
So this is mine. It says travel snob, and you just put your case inside. It's just a cute way to carry it. Nothing special. Okay. The only thing is when you go through like customs or TSA, you got to take it out. But other than that,
take it out. Okay. Not all of the TSA people, but most of them make you take it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
don't go to a foreign country. I just got a passport last year, so I don't know. I'm like,
Well, welcome.
Wait, Sai, don't try to show us that real quick. What about the ones that's available? They all look like that?
They all different.
All right, so that's what I'm asking to see.
They're all different.
Okay.
I have this one is my favorite. It has pearls on it for the girls. I got dark colors for the guys.
Okay.
And it's empty inside, so you just put your case and your passport inside of it.
Okay.
That's it. And it keeps it from bending, keeps it from getting crusty. Because I don't know if you know, when you're traveling, they can cause issues for you. Like if they can't read it or if it's scratched or whatever, you can get some people.
So it's like a protective thing.
Yeah, it's just a protective case. That's all.
Okay.
Open it upside. Because
you do custom ones too?
So these I just designed because I just had some. But if you call me or you hit me up, you can tell me, hey, I want wording on it, or I want it to say this, or I want these colors, and I'll do it.
How much are they? Because can we have some that says Coffee with Friends, Cancun Soiree, Summer Soiree?
Girl, all them letters on this little tiny book. No, ma'am. You can get some CFW or CWF. Like this one, it says travel snob, but it's not a whole sentence. It's kind of hard to, yeah.
I like.
I am a travel snob.
I saw your video with you swimming with the whale shark.
My wife is my passport case. Yeah,
you know what? Wait, where is Marvin? Because Marvin said he need a black woman. Marvin, can I see a picture of you? Marvin, can you type again so I can see what you look like? Because you said you need a black woman. I want to see what you look like. Because Marvin, are you hillbilly-ish? Are you blackety white?
Marvin? Who is Marvin?
Marvin jumped on here and said he need a black woman. He looked hillbilly-ish. He looked blackety white. You know, my son, when my son said, would you date a white guy? I said he had to be black white. Y'all know what I mean by that? Okay.
A wigger?
Like, oh!
I haven't heard that in years.
I never heard that.
I have not heard that in years.
I never heard that before.
What? And you're from New York? Oh my God. I
heard that before. I'm from Queens.
Oh. Here we go.
Now fight me.
I'm just.
I'm from the Bronx.
And you know I will. As you know,
Damaris got her whole name on her passport.
It's a wigger. It's a white nigga.
Yeah, it's a white nigga.
Oh God!
Oh my God! I haven't heard that in years.
Y'all crazy.
I never heard that before. A wigger. I am the center.
Cray.
And that's a good way to describe it. And that's what I would do. Like when people say, "Do you date white people?" I'd be like, Now I'm gonna be like a wigger. Got it.
No, I forbid that. No, we are not dating wiggers. No.
Why? I want to wear wigger.
No, you gotta change that first A to an I, Juanita. You gotta change that first A to an I.
I'm not doing. First of all, I can't even go to Harlem with one.
You could date a woman wigger.
It's a no for me.
Now, Ellen DeGeneres is a wigger, kind of.
You go forth and be great. It's a no for me.
Go forth and be great.
Take one for the team.
You don't even talk to me.
I'm nothing but chocolate and caramel over here.
I've had two, and I'd be damned if they want to act black. I never dated a white guy. They don't really.
I've dated white guys, but they need to be themselves.
Wiggers.
How about that? No, not wiggers. I don't like wiggers, and I don't even call them that. I'll call them Newports. Hear me out.
Yeah, but I'm not talking. See, I guess I'm describing it wrong. I'm not talking about black guys that's just trying to act white. I'm talking about white guys that were raised within the black culture and it just naturally oozes from them. They're not
trying. So that's not a wigger. To me, that's not a wigger.
Okay, so that's what I don't know.
To me, that's a wigger.
I was saying that's a wigger.
That's a wigger.
That's a wigger.
Yeah. I'm not talking about a white guy that's just trying to fit in. I'm talking about a motherfucker that grew up in the hood with us. And it's just natural. Like he knows.
Yeah, like you can tell that he ain't trying too hard. And then like
Placenta,
like,
you gotta stop.
What'd she say?
She said that skinny dick don't work for me. It didn't work for me. See, my concern, one of my issues is like body complexion, right? Now, I'm a little caramel today because I had a tan from a couple of weeks ago.
I was going to say what?
The disrespect. I ain't come on here for that. But anyway, so my tan is fading, right? But I just think about, so I used to call, Nobody judge me. This is in college, y'all. Years ago.
Judgment free.
So I used to call the white girls PPPs. Pink pale pussies.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh my God.
They were the PPPs, y'all, because in college my first roommates were white girls, and
those were the first pink pussies you seen?
Huh?
Those were the first pink pussies you seen? Okay.
PPPs, and then the hairs be blonde. It's just not. It just isn't.
It's just different.
It just isn't. It wasn't. It's not appealing. It's not. It doesn't give ooh. You know what I mean? It gives
Oh, silly.
The fuck is this?
Johnny, I am definitely not concerned about pink penis. I am the resident lesbian.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes, she's not doing the penis.
Don't
She said I'm the resident You know what? I have a question.
Bro.
Because I was having the conversation, Robin.
What?
You missed the conversation.
I'm on purpose.
I said the PPPs, it just, when you see it with the blonde hair, it doesn't give ooh. It gives
I never saw one.
You said any porno will do. Any porno will
You said with the fucking blonde hair. It's like
it's
like albino-ish.
Yes, it's like uncooked chicken.
But how does it taste? Does it taste chicken?
You know, raw chicken before it browns and gets golden, and you like, ooh, that shit about to bust it.
But does it taste different?
I don't know.
You never had a PPP?
No. This is what I'm saying. I didn't have an interest in, like, you know, I had to think about skin color and certain things that just I didn't find attractive, you know.
Okay.
What about
it's a lot of people like that though.
Yeah, pale, super pale body. Like, I'm pale and I'm like,
I know Johnny Leon Hill. Listen, the fuck, not Tommy from Power. I must have missed that. Fuck.
I always say that
I need some PPPs.
I'm dark. I always say that I'm dark skinned. And
what is wrong with you and Kenya talking about y'all dark skin? Like, you look light as hell.
Hold on. My pussy is dark.
That whole part. Because these pussies over here, this shit is a whole coffee cup.
What that
this shit Starbucks over here, y'all.
My pussy is the same color as my skin.
Mine is darker than
my pussy is the same color.
That's your man.
I'm tan though.
Your skin close together. The fuck.
So everything else, this is all a birthmark.
Wait, I have to say, what do you mean it's dark?
It's a couple shades darker.
Mine is not the color of my skin. Now the outer is, but spread it open and you got hot chocolate, boo.
Okay, because the inside is darker. Yep, that's true. Yeah. So, Jacinta said you never had dick before?
Yeah.
Okay.
The last time was in 2005. Why y'all laughing? Oh, wait, real or fake?
Real dick, bitch.
2005.
We know the fake shit because that's
fake shit was last week.
Yeah, but that's still a part of sex in the lesbian world. But
not the real stuff.
Huh?
Not the real stuff.
Not the real stuff. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, look, she want details. She say, wait, so the lip part is dark?
Okay, so like the mound, like the top part.
You close.
The top part and the sides, like the vulva, the outside.
Like the knuckle.
So let's say it's like this. You open it up. This is dark.
Well, no, that's not.
All of this looks just like my hand.
No, not for me. So this part is darker. This part is like a shade or two darker.
Mine is darker inside.
Yeah, mine is darker inside.
Mine is darker inside. I just looked.
You liking this, ain't you?
Mine is darker inside. All of this.
They're also different. I want to show mine.
All of the rest is
I know, I was thinking the same thing. Like, let me just show y'all what's
Show
going
your
on.
pussy.
I'm
not got me blocked.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
You're not gonna do
Okay.
it. All right. I'm darker. I'm darker, so I get it, Angel. Okay, men's dicks are darker than them too.
Yeah, a lot.
You look on the inside of your woo-ha, it's not darker?
No, the inside is pink.
Aquanda, fuck you. I'm dead. Aquanda said, I can't see my pussy. It's just there.
Aquanda, please fucking stop. Please fucking stop. It's too early. How we even get here from the positive thought?
Right. Where?
You brought this.
We never know how we get here.
I feel like this was a better conversation before I jumped on.
Wait, I am just interested. Let me see real quick. We friends. Yes, I am just friends.
Wait, are we all looking at our snatches? Like
I looked at mine. The fuck now, since we describing it, But I want to say this: don't let dick culture fool y'all with the dick sizes. When I used to go to Hito,
let me find a picture.
When I used to go to Hito every year, I went to Hito, and this Chinese guy came around the bend. I was laid out in the chair by the pool, and he came around the bend, butt ass naked. I was in Hito 3. And let me tell you, baby, this little Chinese man was short, but his dick was on his knee, and it had girth. I was like, what? My sunglasses and me turned around and watched that little Chinese man walk all the way around. I was like, yo, I ain't never talking about Chinese people again. I was fucking shocked. His shit was down to his knee. He was like, yeah, bitches, kung fu fighting over here. Kung fu fighting. All of mine is the same complexion as my skin, inside and out. Okay, well, you dark-skinned, Damaris. We don't want it. Okay. I think my pussy is darker than me. I think because I'm tanned, it looks the same on the outside right now, but the inside is definitely dark.
Okay, can I show a picture of it?
Just put it up to the screen.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Will that get you banned?
We watching.
Okay, so
zoom in. Look at Ghost. Peanut, stick your head in here. We watching. Come on.
This is when I went and got I got sugared, and then I got a facial.
Okay, it's the same color as
your body. That's the outside.
Where's the outside? Where's the inside?
But that's because that's where the hair grows. Once you shave the hair off, it's darker.
Well, that's why I say I'm dark skinned.
No, like I said when you first said it, that's just your hair.
Aquanda, you have pussy hair.
It's just like sometimes when men shave, it's darker, right? Right, Ghost?
Huh?
When men shave their beard, it can be dark. The skin underneath can be darker, right?
I mean, that might be them niggas, but nah, nigga, I'm
yellow.
Johnny, it matches.
Johnny got the eyebrows.
Right, I thought I was gonna have some support.
Yes, it was her twat, Michelle. Good morning. We didn't even know you were here. The fuck, you came out when you saw pussy. Look at that. The fuck? You see how pussy bring bitches out the closet?
Hey, bring them out. Bring them out.
Bring them out. Bring them out. The fuck? Yeah, man, I can't show my pussy because my shit is so fat. Y'all be like, what?
Yeah, my outside is fat. It's nice and plump. It's nice.
I have a fat pussy. It looked like a dick in bathing suits. I be like, no.
Oh yeah, not that.
I do. I be like, no, it's not a dick, y'all. Relax.
Mine is hiding. Mine is hiding under this plump surface. She cute. She cute. I'm gonna say that. She cute. It's like
I think my pussy can be cuter.
How?
Yeah, mine.
I almost had procedures done. Like I went to my GYN. I remember years ago, and I was like, my pussy is so big, like fat and meaty on the outside. I mean, like I said, growing up, my name was Mama Tusi. My nickname was Mama Tusi. So I always had a fat vagina, and I grew up conscious about it. And I went to my GYN, and I was like, can y'all make my pussy like, pornish, like They were like, no, because if we must touch up this pussy, you might lose feeling in your labia. Things might. No, I was like, no, I don't want to lose feeling. So I didn't go through it any surgical procedures. I didn't want to lose feeling in that area. But looking at porn could fuck you up because you'd be like, how come their pussy look like that and mine is so meaty and shit? The fuck. I wax the Quanda. I love it now, especially when they wax the crack of your ass. That's my favorite
That's my
part.
favorite too. I like that. It's so
Yeah, the
warm.
ass crack. I be wishing they keep waxing it. Thank you, y'all. I'm glad too. I'm glad to. But I am the center. Aquanda says she can't even see her pussy.
Yeah, Quanda, why can't you see it? Because I know once we gain, because I've gained some COVID weight, so my belly be doing the most.
Oh, stop! Go away.
Wait, Freestyllleee. Freestyllleee said it's good to spread your ego and sunbathe your pussy. You know, I agree.
I want to do that this summer too.
Bitch, I be whole naked.
You want to do this shit out here in Texas right now? It's 100+ out here. You gonna cook that motherfucker?
Frying shit.
But don't we all love fried food?
I got TS syndrome. What the fuck is that?
I have no idea.
Tourette's? No, that's not Tourette's.
No. Oh, right. I am the center. Aquanda, you can use a mirror. A fupa don't stop that. A fupa stops people from seeing their pussy.
Yeah, because it bulges us. It's meaty.
Use a mirror. Oh, 2 stomachs. Okay, I can understand.
Girl, lay down and lift that shit up and let him get all in it.
Her man don't eat it.
Move it out the way. That's all you gotta do.
Don't eat it. Her man don't eat it.
Oh no.
Or he don't eat it
right. With a forehead. He does
he eats it with a forehead. He don't eat it with his mouth.
With his forehead. Oh.
That's what she said.
Yeah, we just passed.
Let me write that down.
No, don't do it.
Don't write that down.
Like this? Like Laquanda is like this. He's like this.
Yeah, he pushes his forehead too much, like in her pubic bone, and it's like uncomfortable. It defeats the purpose.
Put a pillow there.
You don't know what you're doing.
Johnny, yes, they said sunbathe your pussy. That's Cheryl. She says, well, I mean, I sunbathe my pussy when I go to the new beach. Like, I just looked at
pillow there, Kwanzaa. Let his head rest on the motherfucking pillow. Just like I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about.
Oh God, we're gonna get a demonstration.
Oh,
put the pillow. Let him. Do not be going through life not getting yours, Aquanda. Get that goddamn pillow.
Oh my God. Oh my God. They're gonna be fine.
I am here to help. All right? I'm fucking here to help. I want everybody to get head. Everybody.
Wait, I have dicky do disease. It's when your belly sticks out further than your dick do.
That's like booty do.
Hillbilly, your stomach stick out further than your dick. Your wife love you though.
Hillbilly, go to the corner. Time up for you.
His wife love him though.
Yeah, you're married, so it don't even matter what you got. Dicky do.
Aquanda says she don't really like head. That's not doing it right.
Oh, okay then. All right. Well, then somebody else take notes on the pillow.
The pillow action is hilarious. Well, listen, we just trying to help you.
Let me try it. See if it helps.
Yeah.
I'm down for anything. I thought the forehead thing was it because I was like, we gonna try that.
No, that's not the thing, Mama. That ain't the thing. That ain't the thing. So, Sai, I have a question. Because me and my girlfriend was talking the other day, and we were trying to decipher the different alphabets in the LGBTQ, right? And I'd be so don't be slapping your hands at me because I need explanation.
I slap my thigh because I don't know anything after T.
Oh, you don't?
No, fuck that shit. What?
Okay, because I'm confused with
Let's Google it. I'm gonna Google it.
Okay.
I am not. Look, I am all for everyone identifying how they identify. I support if there are people who like to dress up like animals on leashes with their partner. There are people, just all types of shit. Whatever you're into, I support. But all these letters and plus symbols, look.
They doing too much.
The element
of what's the difference between queer and fluid?
Fluid is see. To me, I feel like a lot of some of these words that they're creating and coming up with intertwine. Fluid is supposed to be just kind of like you just whatever. But then to me, it's like, well, isn't that bisexual?
Exactly. That's where I'm stuck.
But then there are people who don't identify as bisexual, right? And they identify as like pansexual. So it's just kind of like whoever I connect with. And girl, look, I can't help you. I'm gonna be honest. I'm the resident lesbian, but I can't help you. To me, it's too much. That's me. And a lot of people,
it's so hard not to offend people because I see people say I'm queer, I'm fluid, I'm pansexual. I'm like, what the fuck? Fluid and pansexual to me means the same thing. If you fluid, you like the fuck everything, right? If you're pansexual, you like everything. If you're bi, you like men and women.
Yeah. Right there.
You know, I don't know. I be confused. So I'm just not trying to offend nobody.
I agree.
My girlfriend asked me the other day, she was like, what is fluid versus queer? And I was like,
sometimes, no lies, sometimes when I see verbiage online, I'm like, let me Google this shit. Because I'm like, I don't know. To me, it's like every day there's a new word. Every other week there's a new word. And I'm at a loss like you.
So how do you avoid offending people that are true?
I just do. I'm a black lesbian. That's it. That's as deep as it's gonna get for me. That's it. And I'm black before anything, and then a woman before anything. So
I'm only asking because I see all the additional colors on the flag, and I'm like, I can't fucking keep up. And I really
so the colors are it's the rainbow, right? And then the baby blue, the baby blue, white, and the baby pink are for transgenders. And then for some odd reason, they started adding the black and the brown stripe that's supposed to, I guess, incorporate Black Lives Matter, black people, which I disagree with.
So why they put all that on one?
Those are two separate fights.
They shouldn't have did that.
I agree.
That's what I'm trying to understand, Peanut. Why they put all that on one?
I agree.
The rainbow should have covered everybody.
But I don't like if they was for that Black Lives. I feel like the Black Lives should have got their own flag. They shouldn't have been on it's like they put the Black Lives Matter in with the lesbian community.
It's two separate fights.
Of the lesbian community.
It's two separate fights. And here's the thing: they be wanting to give black people shit we ain't asked for. We ain't asked to be incorporated into that. Like y'all think y'all being helpful? No, y'all being annoying. It's stupid. I don't agree with it.
Right. I'm with you there. I ain't know about that.
Yeah, Peanut, if you see the flag that's flying now, the rainbow flag got them additional colors up top.
I missed all that. And the additional, I don't know what fluid is. And I'm part of the, you're not the only resident lesbian side, and I'm part of that community strong. And like this new stuff, what? I'm confused. I'm like, dang.
Exactly.
And you wonder why, and they wonder why people don't take the community seriously, and it's all this additional and extra stuff they trying to add and fight for. For what? Just be you and love who you are. All this unnecessary. And that's coming from someone of that community because it's just too much extra, and then you expect the old school, the originals, to fall into the new shit, and that's like, what? No.
Exactly.
Excuse the faces, but
no, that's all right. And you know, it amazes me how many people that are a part of the LGBT community do not agree with this. So where did this come from?
And here's the thing: you want to make black people feel included. Let's pass some laws protecting black people. Do that.
Right.
You add the black and brown stripe to a flag, ain't doing shit for me. Ain't doing shit for me. And quite honestly, it makes the LGBT flag look fucking confusing.
It is confusing.
Black and brown stripe. When I first saw it, I was like, "What?"
I saw it when we went to the Pride Parade.
And who asked for it? Who was like, "Yo, I think this was a good idea, guys"?
Oh, they done messed up the rainbow. It ain't rainbow.
That's what I'm saying.
No more than fairies. Shoot.
I saw it for the first time, Si, when we went to the Montclair.
Right.
And I saw the flag. The rainbow is still at the bottom, but at the top, where on the American flag where the blue and the stars would be, they have the white, the pink, the blue, the brown, the black. And I'm looking at the flag and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, what are all them colors? So now I get it.
It's so annoying.
Oh.
I feel like the United States, they do things to try to appease Black people, but they do the wrong things. And they do things that don't make sense. Because that was
they're not asking Black people. They're
that part. That part. Like, who was the person that decided to add the brown and black colors to the flag? Like, you didn't ask Black folks, so Black folks would have been like, we don't need to be a part of that. We good.
No, you can have that.
We're good.
You can have that.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go, y'all. Work is working.
Well, you see, I just pulled my laptop up because they pinging me. So I got to start working on that.
Love me, guys. I'll be off.
I love you. Thank you for joining today, Sky. It was amazing. Freestyle.
Vote for me, President.
Huh?
I said vote. I said, guys, vote for me, President of the United States side.
Yes, we got you. All right.
I hope y'all enjoyed me, guys.
We did.
Remember, if I taught you nothing today, I taught you about the PPPs.
PPP. What was it again? Pink pale pussy. Pink pale pussies. All right, we learned something today. PPP, pink pale pussies. Happy Friday.
Have a great day, y'all. I'm off at 1:00, so I'm chilling.
Thank you, Sai. All right. Guys, thank you. This is Freestyle Friday. Make sure you give me the thumbs up on your way out today. I appreciate y'all love and support. Today we had that mixed bag conversation. I talked about age and some of the things that I'm worried about with aging. We talked about the positive thought and then the month of forgiveness as we exit out of June and we enter into July. July is, let me tell y'all what upcoming July is going to be the month of understanding. Right. And so as we navigate through all these positive thoughts and readings, it's not that as we exit a month that we stop focusing on that topic. Right. These positive thoughts that we read every day is a constant reminder of the things that we need to remember, things that we need to work on ourselves, things that remind us that we're fucking human. All right. But every day we should be living in forgiveness. Every day we should be living in understanding. Every day we should be living in love. Right. A lot of people wake up and they want to start out with hate. They want to start out with anger, right? Not me. I say start out with love. That's what the fuck I say. You know, strangers, people that don't even know me, they comment on my shit and they go, you have such energy. You always seem so happy. You always seem so joyful. Don't let people break that. And I try to remember that my spirit is good. Right? I don't mean no harm when I'm hanging out with people. My spirit is good. I try to lead with love, right? First. All right. Then the shit come after if you fucking test me, but I try to lead with love. All right. And so this is what I tell y'all. Lead with love, but lead with love for yourself first. Okay. Work on that shit inside and out. Okay. And especially as we get older, listen, there's things we worry about, things we're concerned about. There are things we can do to prolong our life in a healthy state. Work out, eat right, mentally stimulate our minds in positive ways, right? Continue to grow. Stop letting motherfuckers that don't mean you no good hold you back. Learn to leave motherfuckers behind so you can keep growing. And with that, y'all, I love y'all. I'm going to lead out with some positive vibes because you know what I say, no matter how low you go, you can still go.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Yep. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
This is Coffee with Friends and I'm Roar to Evo. Happy Friday, y'all. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe, y'all. Remember to lead with love and be peaceful. Peace, I'm out. Get this message on your way out. Remember the thumbs up, y'all.
Still I'm buried in my grave.
Hey.
To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, on the highway, and in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite rain. You never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. Hey, they see with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no man, I still go. And I don't know. I'm just me authentically. Peace, I'm out.